Gaming. Gaming, 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 gaming. How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Hope everyone is having a great day. Today we're going to be finishing up a little bit of Shadows Colossus before my trip. Alright, you're a little loud, game. Can we calm down a little? Can we calm it down just a little? We're gonna finish up Shadows of Colossus, maybe even get the little achievement for beating in less than 5.5 hours. Don't throw rats at me. Don't throw rats at me. Don't you dare throw rats at me. Welcome in first, Arcadia. Welcome in, Arcadia. Welcome in, Luna. Welcome in, Gade. How's it going? How's it going? I hope everyone is having a wonderful day in general. It is hot as hell. It is hot as hell. But don't leave us. I'm not leaving forever. I'll be back. I'm just skipping the weekend streams, just the weekend stream. So I'll be not streaming this Friday, Saturday. But Squeaks will probably pick up some of that slack. Probably not Friday, but I think she's adding a Sunday stream, maybe, or doing a really long Saturday stream. So, or I think she might also be doing like a community night thing. I forget exactly, but I will be gone for the weekend. I will be back streaming on Tuesday, which is a little bit of a different day than normal. Normally that's Squeaks Day, but we're moving Warhammer One Day to Warhammer Woods Day, to make up for the fact that on Monday I will be traveling. But I've had I've been stressed about this traveling. Let me get in the game and then we could start yapping. How about that? I've been stressed about this trip because it's the first time in my life that I'm gonna be welcome in CB Bole. I'm gonna be taking a plane ride, like solo dolo. Normally I have another person with me for any plane ride that I've ever been on. But this one, I'm solo dolo, so it's a little bit more stressful. And normally I am just like generally stressed the day before. And I manifest that in like weird ways. Welcome in, Pickles. Where we already watched this cutscene. Where like the day before the trip, while I'm packing, I just start cleaning up my office. Welcome in, Ari. How's it going? Because I just want to do anything but think about the trip. So yesterday I cleaned up my whole I cleaned up a whole shelf of bulk. Welcome in, Celeste, by the way. So I have this big metal shelf, and I'm going to be doing a little bit of office rearrangement here in a bit because I'm going to be setting up a streaming PC, which should increase the quality levels of the stream, aka maybe being able to stream in like 1440p and 60 FPS and play games like Dying Light the Beast with Alpha and stuff like that. But thy next foe is the vast desert lands. A giant trail drifts through the sky. Thou art not alone. I don't think I remember this one, but yeah, in that effort I have this like metal shelving. It's a bit industrial shelving in general. I got it forever ago, but it's taken up by a lot of magic. Ooh, not that button. Sorry, I'm trying to remember all the buttons. It's taken up by a lot of Magic the Gathering bulk, and other assortment of stuff. So, yesterday I did the base level organization of about, I would say, about 2/3 of my bulk. Welcome in, Lulu, by the way. I hope everyone's having a wonderful Wednesday, by the way. Some pictures of the plane. I want to see if it's a Boeing or Airbus. I believe I'm taking Boeing. Honestly, I'm not revealing where I'm going yet because I like to keep that at least somewhat private until after. But I'm going to take plenty of pictures of the area that I'm going to because it's definitely a unique experience of a place. It's a place that I'm not going to reveal any information until after, actually. But I do... Yeah, sorry. I'm cleaning up this shelf right next to me. And, so let me pause. Oh, that's like the birds in the game. I gotta run across my office. Forgot to grab my little piece of paper. Sorry about that. It's a place. What the fuck was I saying? Oh, I quit playing Magic. I would say like fully quit Magic just about a year ago now, right? And I still hold on to some things through stopping playing Magic. Like, I'm holding on to the Fallout Commander decks, even though I don't really like Commander. I think me and Squeaks like Fallout enough to really to hold on to them. And I'm holding on to a couple sentimental cards, like very few, and I'm holding on to my cube, which is like a custom draft format. The people that don't know what a cube is. But most of it I'm getting rid of. Because I'm not very happy with the way that the game's being handled, right? But that also means from playing Magic for a large portion of my life, I have accrued just naturally, even though I don't open many packs, I've just accrued a large amount of cards. So yesterday I did like the rough math based on how many like boxes I filled and how many cards each one of those boxes can estimate hold. And it was somewhere around 20k of cards that I did very rough sorting through and separating them into boxes for a huge trade-in, which is just from your size amount, about 2/3 my collection. The last 1/3 is like sorted in the most obnoxious way ever though, so it's gonna take me much longer to do the last third of my collection compared to the first 2/3. But it's a big step. It cleared basically a whole shelf of my 4-shelf metal, like industrial shelving. And I'm gonna turn that shelving into like my main sort of center of all of my things. Oh, it's in this little thing? Rat Toss Wednesday! It isn't Rat Toss Wednesday. You're lying to yourself. Okay. So it is somewhere in this structure, huh? But yeah, I basically manifest the energy of, oh shit, oh fuck, I'm stressed, I'm going on a trip, start cleaning up my room. But that means I didn't pack or paint my nails or do anything I needed to do for the trip. Unhealthy, I just got you a little mug root beer today, 0 sugar. I'm fucking bald! But let me shut up, it's a cutscene. I don't remember this guy at all. Okay. Thank you for the headpads. I'm guessing I hit something with a bow, like those big old bulging sacks on its bottom. Yeah. Yeah, I basically manifested a lot of my energy over the last little bit into cleaning. Because I need to clean up my office, but hopefully This will also result in some higher quality streams once I get the streaming PC built and my whole setup changed around a little bit. Yeah, it looks like it wants me to kind of hop on my horse. To like chase him down a little. I do not remember this fight at all, by the way. Yeah, I'm hopeful for great things, especially once I come back from my trip. I have a lot of cool things planned. The streaming PC stuff, so we should be able to have maybe collab days with Alpha come back in a big way, and I have a big event that I'm planning, or pretty much have all set up and planned, is just executing it the day of. Wait, how do I shoot again? Oh, okay. Okay, now I just need to shoot the back one, I'm assuming. Oh no, I shot all of them. Okay. So now what? Okay, I'm guessing I jump on... Yeah, I jump there. I jump onto his little wings. You guys see the ridges right there? So now race, 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 and jump. Okay, okay, okay. Just hold, just hold. He's gonna eventually go back up and stabilize, I think. Or no, I could just kind of climb it. Oh shit! Oh fuck! Okay. Call an arrow. Come on. But I am very, 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 very excited for what's to come soon. I think I've been working on a lot of stuff that should be coming up soon. I do wonder, I do wonder, because my new PC, my stream PC, it is technically like a recase, so it's kind of a complicated build, and I feel like I don't know if I should do that on stream or not. It kind of seems like a hard thing to stream as a faceless VTuber. It seems like it'd be, or like as a don't show my face VTuber. It seems like it'd be much easier to stream if I showed my face. So we lost. Who lost? Well, oh, England? Yeah, I kind of forgot that match happened. What is it now? It's Argentina versus Spain in the finals, right? That's it, right? Oh, you fucking bitch. God damn it. Welcome in, Wraith. But we move on. Yeah. So you could still get third, right? Because it's like England versus something. Or third. England versus Portugal? Belgium? France! I forgot about Mbappe. I didn't want Argentina to win. I don't think anyone wants Argentina to win besides Argentinians, right? Argentinians? By the way, welcome in, Wraith, if I didn't say it, but fuck you for throwing a rat at me. Okay. Second time's a charm. No, it isn't, you fucking bitch! No way, dude! Second time is not a charm! Okay. At least I'm getting fast at that. Don't drop an anvil on my head, Jack. I hope my rat knocked you off. Fuck you! Fuck you! France, who's arguably worse than Spain? Yeah, because they're so smug. I don't know, I kind of like, I don't know, I don't watch much soccer, so a lot of my perspective is from, like, the outside point of view, and the outside point of view of, soccer in general was just like, I like Norway because guy's cool. I like Norway because the guy's cool. You fucking bitch, god damn it. No way is he still gliding on the ground, too. He just rose up during that one moment. Okay, let's go around this way. Try and catch him. Yeah, I don't really have a strong preference of who wins. But I don't really care about sports all too much, so that line seems to line up. All right, horse, come on. Work with me here. Work with me. I'm actually so mad that last time I fell off. Yeah, I don't know. I hope they all have fun. I hope Argentina, if they step on ankles this time, they get penalties called against them. I don't know what the controversy is, man. Look, I'm skipping. How's it going? How is your Wednesday? Hope everyone's having a great Wednesday. Mine was decent just because I knew I didn't have work. Although I low-key had an anxiety attack at work. Because of the lingering sense of dread I always feel before traveling in general, but also the fact that it hit me that I was traveling alone. I think honestly what happened was a little too much caffeine. A little too much caffeine and a little bit of anxiety just kind of snowballed into low-key an anxiety attack where I felt like I needed to call off work almost. But I didn't, and it turned out fine for the rest of the day. I was really bad for a couple hours though. I was uncontrollably shaking for a little bit. It was not that fun. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. But other than that, I've had a pretty decent day. Every professional sports game is rigged from the beginning. I do think there is a certain element of that. I mean, we saw it in if anyone pays at least a little attention to the NBA, the game in general seemingly was like very rigged for like Oklahoma City Thunder, because they're kind of like the league's favorite right now. And like the refs were like low-key flirting with their players almost and shit during like conference finals. And I do agree with the theory that it's a little ignorant to think out of all of the professional sports leagues, there's not at least one that is like rigging matches for certain reasons, you know? Damn the coffee making Domo Sea Shadow Men. Low key, high key, yes. I don't know. I don't talk about it too much. I'm eepy. I get some eep. Get some eep. Skipping. England were winning for 95% of the match. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Sleepy. I'm sorry. W under 70 watch streak. One number above the funny number. I mean, okay, let's be honest. I think a lot of the people in this chat probably suffer from some sort of anxiety just because, you know, that's kind of the way that Twitch is. If I were to gonna guess, about 50% of everyone on Twitch suffers from some form of anxiety. And I have anxiety attacks from time to time. And I just try and kind of, in general, since this is, I try and keep it as good vibes as possible around here. I try and not really talk about it too much. Okay, I got all three now. But you know, every once in a while it does be hitting me. It does be hitting me pretty bad. My only anxiety is breaking this streak. Hell, we are breaking the streak. You know, that's a funny thing, because oh my fucking god, no way did the motherfucker sink and it knocked me off. I have definitely this weird thing where I kind of wanted to shove in some early day Sunday streams, but I didn't necessarily want to break people's streaks. which is kind of why I know they've been testing out like the 3 streams a week kind of dealio for replacing the streak. And I don't necessarily, like, as someone who doesn't really maintain streaks in other people's streams, because I can't show up to everyone's stream all the time because I'm a busy man, it doesn't really influence me that much. But I know a lot of people like the streaks. Streaking W125 watch streak. Had a panic attack 2 days ago from feeling sick in the morning and didn't even know that it was a panic, what a panic attack felt like. Like, I've had them before, but that time I felt a swamp of sweat, almost pass out, purely from an upset stomach. Yeah, so I generally, every once in a while, I usually have at least a couple a year of pretty bad, like, hits of hits of anxiety like that.
Stuff in here, dude.
W12 months, Kalubi. Holy schmoly. Thank you for the 12 months. Welcome in, Kalubi. I do generally, also W125 watch streak, if I didn't say that. I think I did. Generally, for me, I get like mad cold sweats, and then I just can't stop. Like my arm muscles can't stop. It's not just shaking. It's like there is shaking, but generally like my biceps just can't stop twitching, and my eyebrows can't stop twitching. If I have like incredibly high stress and incredibly high anxiety, and it kind of hit me. Dude, no fucking way. That's so fast. I have to get down here so fucking quick, dude. Tell Squeaks to fix cheese button. I'm building up too many cheese coins. I mean, that just means you could blow your load even harder when you get back. To be fair, I also need her to fix that so I could actually for my stream PC, I need to salvage parts from her old computer. So I also need her to do that. I think she's doing that this weekend, so don't worry, that will probably return soon. Yeah, that necessarily wasn't the most fun morning I've ever had in the world. You know, we lived through it. We got my nails did, so I'm chilling. I got what I needed done. I got the rest of my stuff packed. I try and vaguely live by the model of like you can only control what you can control type beat. Okay. I feel like the intention is for me to jump on the back somewhere, but I don't fucking know how I'm supposed to do that. So my backup plan is to just optimize getting on him fast. Why is he turning towards the fucking wall, dude? Go, 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 go. Okay. Okay. Dude! Fuck off! Why is it split like that? Ah! Okay. Go horse, go horse. W25 watch streak Kalubi, WWW. Catch up, catch up, catch up, catch up. Okay. So now we just know. It's weird. I have to wait for him to raise up his arms for me to even get up there. But then he starts flapping them bitches like crazy. So I can't even like... Okay, that did actually hit. Yeah, he starts flapping them motherfuckers like crazy. So I can't really do shit about it. Okay, okay. Now let's prep for him to lower his shit. Oh my god. You fuck. Stop worrying about the goddamn wall, please. You motherfucker, dude! Get on the fucking horse. So Streamer University just started. The most milk okay. No offense if you like Kai Cenat. But the most just the equivalent of the guy who just plays Call of Duty ass streamer of all time. It's just the most generic ass dude in front of a webcam just yelling about nothing and begging for subs of all time. Okay, hold on. Generally, I mean, you can probably tell from the way that I make content, I am not a just chatting kind of guy. I'm not really a person who enjoys streamers that pretty much exclusively do just chatting content. Okay. I like a little gaming on my gaming platform. Call me crazy. I like some people that be gaming. Oh my god, there's another spot? Where? Is it on his ass? Also, I want to brag about something. What you want to brag about? Brag away. Okay, there's one more little fucking thing I didn't realize. Shit. Run. Dude! Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I wish it did a little bit of a better job of, like... This boss feels like really frustrating because you do so much work to get on him and like there's not that much reward. Okay, get up. Oh, the golden capel. First time being on Twitch, guy. Golden kappa. You know, I've had that a couple times. I think it's a cool concept, but I kind of wish you had it for more than like 28 hours or whatever. I also wish that, like, the Kappa emo is a little bit like a sign of an older time. I use Kappa from time to time, but people don't really be capping. I wish it were a week. That's what I'm saying. Okay, where is this fuck, dude? Where is this fart? I don't think he's gonna be over here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the golden kappa I wish was longer, because, like, I don't know. Maybe it's... I don't know why 24 hours. But it'd be cool if, like, especially for smaller creators, if, like, the chat that was part of the hype train to begin with could use it for, like, a full week or something. Oh, he did not go the way I thought he was gonna go. Okay, let's wait for him to sink a little bit more. Okay, he's turning really far this way. Can you fucking catch up to him, horse? Oh my god, dude. Don't fucking... Oh my god, dude. Yeah, this... Listen, I still love the game. This is by far the worst boss. I'm starting to remember why I don't remember this boss. Holy schmoly, dude. Well, like every boss kind of feels like a puzzle, where this boss is like the most easy puzzle of all time, followed by just like, here's the most annoying and consistent platforming segment, please. Waiter. Inconsistent wing patterns, please, waiter. Oh, wrong way.
Some real good stuff in here, dude.
W12 months at tier 3 alpha. Oh my god. Oh my god. We'll play Fortnite. We'll drink cola. Yippee! 12 months. Did you and Kalubi really sub on the same day? Actually, it might just, there might have been a gap in one of your subs now that I think about it. Thank you for the shout out, Kalubi. Thank you. Oh! You fucking bitch, dude. Thank you so much for the 12 months. Actually fucking insane. Okay. No, but dude, it triggered as soon as I jumped off and it threw me at a fuck ass angle. No way, dude. I'm gonna fucking end it. Hello, horse? Gosh, it's so weird when you guys do that. I don't need it, but thank you. What? I'm not allowed to shout out my friends? Want a whole year of dealing with my shit, huh? Crazy. Your shit. More like my shit. I don't know if I was talking, you were here, Alpha, when I was mentioning it. But I have all the parts. I just need Squeaks to access her old computer so I could salvage the parts from her PC that I need for a stream PC. So soon I should have some upgrades to the stream, including 1440p, maybe 60 FPS streaming. But on top of that, maybe Dying Like the Beast later this year? Big if true, unless you're a Warframe gamer. Unless you're a Warframe gamer until the end of time. Too bad, get shouted. Exactly. Get shouted outed. Get outed as a streamer. Nerd. Okay. Yeah. Will I be so down? I've been itching to play it, but 1000% planned on waiting for you. Yeah, I knew the process of this, because it doesn't have crossplay, was gonna end up me being me getting a stream PC. It's just the logistics of that and trying to figure that out. First, I was hoping to get a Steam machine, but obviously those have been incredibly exclusive. So then I realized though quickly after, I'm like, oh, I could just literally make a streaming PC with my extra parts from all our previous PCs. And then, by the way, fuck this guy, holy schmoly, and make a new PC that's a stream PC instead of using my current PC as a stream PC and play off the Steam machine. So hopefully I should be able to play at 1440, at least 60 FPS in most games, because my computer's pretty good. And then stream off a secondary machine. Hopefully. There might be a couple days of scuff, but there's always going to be scuff. By the way, I'm not even going to try and run away from this guy. I want as far away from this lizard as fast as possible. Fuck this guy. But I'm excited at the prospects to play a lot of things. Actually, I was mentioning that maybe at some point in the near future I might do some. I mentioned this a little bit ago, but I've been kind of thinking of the idea of doing YouTube exclusive stream to try to push that platform a little bit, of just like Planet Zoo or something like that. Or maybe even our Conflicts days. I'm unsure yet. But Planet Zoo, I would need to play on with like a stream PC and everything, because it would be too intensive. It would be way too intensive for sure. By the way, let me make sure. Okay. Yeah, that's probably fine. Do have a root beer to open. Oh! Thy next foe is a guardian set loose. A closed off city beyond the channel. Root beer! It is a root beer. It lusts for destruction. I'm drinking root beer tonight. By the way, welcome and seal. I'm drinking root beer tonight because I gotta go to bed basically right after stream. So I might not go all the way until 9 because I gotta wake up even like 30 minutes earlier than I normally would for work tomorrow. But, you know, it is what it is. That'd be neat. After playing Mario Sunshine, I think I want to play more Mario games. I did back in the day. This was when I was a face cam streamer back in 2020. I did play Mario Sunshine on stream. That was the first time of me playing Mario Sunshine, but I do have the little Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, Mario Galaxy pack, and I have been fiending to go play Mario Galaxy. Oh my god, I've been fiending to go play Mario Galaxy. But that might get added to the schedule, you know, like post Tears of the Kingdom, post Breath of the Wild. It's like, in general, I think like Nintendo isn't doing everything right. Mostly I disagree. I wish they would stand more confidently in terms of Switch 2 releases always being on cartridge and forcing developers to put things on cartridge. Because like, if, you know, I'll stand here and say, like, if CD Projekt Red could fit all of Cyberpunk onto a cartridge, they could fit any game on a cartridge, and they're fucking cowards if they can't figure it out. They're cowards that they shouldn't put their games on the platform anyway. But I think either you're an indie game that is digital only, or it's like a $20, $10 game that's digital only, or you should be having a physical release, you know? Like, that's kind of where I stand on it, in terms of Switch games. And, you know, people complain about first-party Switch prices, but at least, like, there's a secondary market I could buy physical games from. But, like, they are, in general, out of late, it's kind of crazy that, like, practices that are, like, were pretty standard back in the day are, like, they're actually pro-consumer nowadays. And Nintendo's been fairly pro-consumer. Welcome in, Osiris, by the way. Fuck you for throwing around at me. Bro, that's what I got. Let me tell you, most expensive game I've ever purchased. I'll be playing it tons to get my money's worth. Oh, did you pay secondary market pricing for it? How much even is it on the secondary market? I know when it was actively, like, just came out. It was like, I think we got ours for $50 because we got it for MSRP. But I know, like, secondary market, because it was kind of a limited run, it was like $100 or something. It's kind of crazy. at least Nintendo are more consumer friendly than Sony right now. They're more consumer friendly than Sony and Xbox right now. So like, and to me, it's like, I personally am not the biggest fan of Nintendo's hardware. I'm not the biggest fan of the console, the Switch. I wish I could buy a version that maybe costs $150 less that came with no screen, you know, and just somewhere to slot the Joy-Cons in. But like, the games are good. Nintendo games are good. That's the problem with Nintendo, is like, no matter how much I've hated Nintendo, like, and I hated their consoles, like, their games are good. We couldn't find it anywhere except GameStop at 120. Ugh. That is a little bit disgusting. But good thing, like, as far as, I mean, I played through Sunshine. It was my first time playing through Sunshine, so I don't know what it was like before, but it was a pretty decent port. I feel like Xbox is trying to get their shit together, but ultimately following Sony's path. Yeah. It's like the thing that's fucked about Nintendo is I think their consoles in general are dog shit, but they are kind of industry leaning in terms of the three main consoles of first party games. Like, Sony used to be kind of up there with first party games in general, or like exclusives at least. But as of late, it's like, do you want some middle of the road third person character action games? Come to Sony, haha. Which is just not gonna cut it when you're fighting against Nintendo that has, like, you know, some of the best games of all time still releasing in the modern era. So it's like, I don't know. Yeah, we got the triple pack, not the flex, the triple pack of Odyssey, Sunshine, and 64 for like the $50, like the MSRP, which is kind of crazy. Super excited about that pull. Talking about physical Switch games, I was thinking about getting the, I've been thinking about getting, I don't know if they're already out of print or out of pre-sale or whatever, but I was thinking about getting the physical release of Hollow Knight and Silksong. For Switch. Brixie speaks say backwards compatibility makes Xbox best. Backwards compatibility? That is a nice part about Xbox. I just don't like Game Pass that much, and I don't really like most of Xbox's first party games. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of Halo or Gears or any, like, most of the games that are exclusive that I liked are like old, like Lost Odyssey and shit. So I don't really have much reason to own an Xbox ever, especially when you own a PC. You don't really have much of a reason to own an Xbox. I was also growing up just a Sony kid. That probably doesn't help that argument either. There we go. I couldn't help but laugh at Nintendo game chat quality. The one thing I hated is paying for Wi-Fi. They didn't do it before, but if I remember correctly, Wi-Fi gameplay. Oh, so like, Nintendo servers are like kind of dog water, poop from ass. But also, at least their service is like the cheapest in the industry, and it's like I don't even know how much Squeaks pays. It's probably like $30 a year or something, compared to like PS Plus, which like $30 is like what, like 2 months. Same with like Xbox. Which is, I don't know. I think I don't play many, I don't play a Nintendo console for online games. I think the only two games that I've really, okay, so I play, what, Mario Kart World. I play Smash. And I would play Splatoon if they made a new Splatoon game. That was multiplayer. Obviously, they just made the new Splatoon game. I feel like this recent Splatoon game is kind of just gearing up for like a Splatoon 4 type release. Just giving like a little bit of a here's a little treat while we work on Splatoon 4 type beat, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm not a big Splatoon gamer. I would have to ask Fives. But Splatoon's always looked fun. It's just never been a game that I've gone out of my way to play. All too much. That being said, I might play if they do a Splatoon 4. But, like, I don't know. When I could think of, like, first party or exclusives or whatever, the two people I think of are... I'm playing a Sony exclusive right now. I think of Sony and I think of Nintendo. Xbox kind of falls behind. I think they do have some games, especially if you love Halo. Like, I know people who love Halo, right? I'm just not the biggest fan of shooters in general, especially like multiplayer focused shooters, unless it's called Titanfall 2, my love, my beloved. So I think it just kind of lags behind for me a certain amount compared to some other gamers. I'm assuming this is where it is. Man, I do not remember these late game bosses that well either. Oh, this is like a whole ass city. Okay. Yeah, I mean, in terms of like Sony exclusives, I like genuinely some Sony exclusives, like I consider some of the best games of all time. You know, like Shadows of Colossus, Demon Souls, Uncharted, the early ones at least. Fucking Sly Cooper, all that shit. And same with Nintendo. I think it's just a general different vibe between them. Oh, I do remember this one. I completely forget how to beat it. I remembered the first small guy, but I forgot this small guy. Oh, you charge kind of brazenly. Okay, so I can get to a little bit of a higher ground over here, maybe, and then jump on his back. But what do I gain from jumping on his back? Because it is kind of armored, so I need him to, like, hit himself into something, maybe? Oh, shit. Or do I need him to, like... What do I need him to do? Okay, wait, there's little channels, so what happens if I, like... Can I hit him in the eye, maybe? No, okay. Okay, I don't see anything on his belly. I come out alert. Welcome in on Adventures. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by. Okay, I think I need to, like, maybe convince him to headbutt into something. Okay, let's run. Ooh, okay. Let's run over here. Wait, can I convince him maybe to jump down here? You think? Yeah, no. Ask him politely. You know, I never considered to just ask him politely. Okay, is there any way to climb up, maybe? I really do forget this boss. Climb the tower and drag and draw the Colossus's anger. Okay, climb the tower. Which tower? All of these are looking relatively unclimbable. Fuck. Oh, shit. Ow. Which tower does it want me to climb is the secondary question. Okay, let's go back to its spawn location. Maybe it's the tower near its spawn location? No, don't think it's that. Oh, wait, can I use this? There we go. Okay. 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 Let's get up here. Oh shit. Okay, I gotta get back up there, I think. I don't know if I need him to knock into it enough to knock it over, or if I need to jump. Oh fuck, ow. Alright. Oh, ow! Oh shit! Oh god, now I'm gonna have this goddamn ticking. Okay, can you fucking get off the ground? Okay. At least we figured it out. We figured it out at least. I understand. Climb the tower to draw out the Colossus's anger. Okay. Maybe should have jumped. Can you get up? Don't drown. Please don't drown. Okay. Now, let's jump from this. Get up. Get up, you fuck. Okay. Jump. Okay, off to the next tower. Bitch, just hold. Just hold. Okay. Okay. I can't help in this game but go, huh? Charge at it, you fucking idiot. Okay. Easy, easy. Okay. Hold. Come here, fucking idiot. Okay. Hold, hold, hold. Get ready, be prepared. Jump! Okay. Don't back away, you bastard. Get over here, you fucking idiot. Okay. Hold. 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 Jump! Okay. Oh. I wonder in his brain, he's like, he's gonna run out of pillars eventually, right? He's gotta run out of pillars eventually. Come here, you fuck. Now this is the one. He's gotta run out of pillars this time. Every time Dumbo says, get over here, you fucking idiot, I feel like he's talking about me. Why would I be talking about you? Get over here, you fucking idiot. It's just how you get these colossi over to listen to you. You go, get over here, you fucking bastard. It's like how you're talking. I don't know if anyone else talks to their cats that way. I'm like, get over here, you fucking bitch. Come on. Listen to me, you fucking bastard. Okay. I talked to my former roommate's cat like that. How do you think their cat felt about that? How do you think they felt about that? Oh god, ads are starting soon. What did the cat do? I guess that is true. What did the cat do? Except she only spoke Spanish, so it was fully in Spanish for me. Have you guys seen that video of the person who got the dog or whatever that was trained exclusively in like German? So like they had to issue commands in German. The hell? Okay, so now what? Oh, okay, I happened to be in the right spot. Do I just have to kill him while he's like trapped, bro? Okay, no, oh, there we go. Now his fucking armor is gone. So if I get a high spot now, I could jump onto his fucking... jump onto his ass. I guess I don't even need that high of a spot, huh? It just like from here probably. Okay. Wow, he's kind of stuck running in place. Wow, he really is just stuck running into place, huh? I mean, I'll take it. It's free real estate. Easy. If you listened, it was normally, come here, you fat, little fat bitch. You could train a dog again, but why do you call the dog a bitch? Honestly, okay, so like, as someone who like speaks English, by the way, I just shook. I got you a little cup of water. Thank you, James. I got it in the orange cup today. Like it got little oranges on it. Hydrate, head pat, and have fun. Thank you. Thank you for the head pat also, Gene. Easy fight. Easy fight. That was a fun one. That made up for the fuck ass 13th fight. She hated every living creature in the house that wasn't a human, a sweetie, but she knows what she is, and it's also a cat owner thing. It is also a cat owner thing. Just going, you fucking bitch, you fat little pig, you. I call Chio and Veda fat little fucks all the time. You got oranges. That's when it does got oranges. You got oranges all over, oranges and flowers. Maybe I'll take a picture after stream if I remember. But thy next foe is a giant has fallen into the valley. It acts as a sentry to a destroyed city. Oh, that's all. Usually there's like a third line. I was gonna say, it kind of seems maybe not like 100% convenient, but honestly, it doesn't seem that bad. Like as an English speaker, if I had a animal that was only trained in like German, like especially a dog, that they're so like keen to what you say sometimes. So it seems like it'd be kind of nice to have a dog that's only trained in a language you don't speak as your primary language. Obviously, as long as you know all the words, because you could say things like walk and like you could say like normal words without the dog reacting, you know? That kind of seems nice, low-key. Okay, let's cross this bridge over here. My guess is that it's tucked in. No, it said it fell into the valley, right? Okay, let's just cross this bridge to the right. Work from there. Also, I know this is random, but the reason that I hate that we lost, despite not actually being a big football fan, despite how I've acted here, is because it's such a big thing in our country. You kind of get swept up in it, into a certain degree. I mean, yeah, I think you'd find in like America a lot of people who give zero fucks about American football, aka me, probably several people in this chat that are Americans, don't care about American football, but still go to, let's say, like a Super Bowl party or like an opening day party for their local sports team, or like pretty much like even if the two teams that play in the Super Bowl, you don't have any local relation to these two teams, you're still very likely in the US to go to a Super Bowl party, at least like a small one, and use it as an excuse to like get drunk and hang out with friends. It's kind of like almost like a extra holiday in the year in a way. It's more about community. Yeah, it's like I don't know anything about sports, but I just remember the last time I was in college when it was the Buccaneers, like Tom Brady, his last team he was on or whatever, made it to their last Super Bowl, and the whole night I'm just plastered, just screaming about how Tom Brady mouth kisses his son, with like 5 of my homies, and like every single time I was just, every single time he had a good play, I was just clapping and yelling about him kissing his son. I don't give a fuck about sports till someone drags me into a game or party. I'm locked in. That's what I'm saying. And that's when I start learning. That's when I start learning about sports a little bit more, is during those parties. I think it is the sense of community that comes along with these sports that I think are generally a good thing. Obviously, a lot of it can be used in kind of distasteful ways. I have a problem in general with how, because the World Cup is very like country v country, a lot of it can kind of end up like very racist, which is a little fucked, right? Okay, so it's like it's on the other side of this valley. Okay. But in general, I think, like, sports in general are just, like, people finding a sense of community and something that is kind of arbitrary. But then a lot of people assign, like, a certain amount of self-worth to it. And there's this whole other thing of, like, sports gambling and shit like that I don't really like at a base level. But there's not much I could do to really solve that issue. Okay, so it's somewhere over here, huh? It looks like I should be able to make it over there, but like, I don't know how. Travel over this way. Welcome in, Chica. How's it going? How is your, whatever day it is? Wednesday. See, it's somewhat similar, but I imagine the whole country supporting the same thing, and at least one person from every family cares, so you begin to care a little. Since a group surrounded by friends who were pretty much more into it, we began to have it for me to care a little bit more and kept track of important events. Yeah. I just dropped almost $400 on a 2 terabyte SSD. See, that shit is fucking insane. The prices of that shit nowadays is so ridiculous. Because I currently have a 4 terabyte M.2 in my computer. I know. Don't rob me, please. And I bought it right before the whole SSD every shortage ever crisis that's going on right now. And I don't think it's over here. I think there's probably just a path that I haven't seen yet. Let's go all the way over here and then follow this wall. But I got it for like, it was like $170. And now I was like, let me just get like a 500 megabyte or gigabyte M.2 to put Windows on my new computer. And holy fuck, that shit is like $100 for like 500 megabytes. I'm like, holy schmoly, fuck that noise. It's so ridiculous. He got memory, take him down. Been pretty good. Had a family day out with my kid, then not long got off playing some Mecha Chameleon. How are you? Pretty good. Pretty good. I'm excited for my trip tomorrow, but kind of, I don't know. I want to leave, but I don't want to leave at the same time. Okay, I think actually what it is I think it's behind everything. Let me go back around. Let me quit game and the reload. Hey, Delmo, which stream did you experience a blood moon in Zelda for the first time? I think it was the first one. It's probably just gonna be faster to quit and join back in. Yeah, I think it was literally my first one. I got the blood moon. No, it was the second one. Because the first one was mostly spent on the tutorial, right? And then I escaped the little tutorial area. And then I think it was either towards the end of the first one or the beginning of the first, or the beginning of the second one. Because it was when I was near the dual mountains, I think was my first one. I don't know. There's so many. That game's gonna be so many streams. Talking about Mecha Chameleon, by the way. Game I have not played yet, but I have the sneaking suspicion that I'm gonna have more fun watching that game than actually playing it. I do like hide and seek games a lot, though. I like prop hunt and stuff. I think generally I don't know. I kind of have I generally have a little bit of like an issue with some games like that with like a bunch of people in them. It looks fun though. Yeah. Gotta lock in, everyone goes silent. Mecha Chameleon is a lot of fun. I used the first stream to get through the nerves of the England game. Still haven't finished it though. They're cheaters for Mecha Chameleon. I do know that. That shit is like straight like poop from ass, bro. You're cheating in literally a party game. I'm not the greatest at doing the art for hiding, but I get by. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think it's tucked behind this little valley over here. I think it's a great concept for a game, and I think it's like Among Us, where I'm gonna have a lot more fun watching it than playing it personally. But I don't know how much fun I'll have playing it myself. Use the bot to blend in perfectly. How sad? That's what I'm saying. Among Us is more fun watching than playing for me. That's kind of what I'm getting at. Is like, I think a lot of those like Among Us and Trouble in Terrace Town and Town of Salem and shit like that always are more fun for me to watch than play. Mostly because like playing, there's a little bit of like a fun economy thing where like I feel like there's always someone in a group that wants like they're the main character type beat. Among Us was good for content creator friend groups. Yeah, exactly. But then like, I think the problem I always had with Among Us too was I felt like either the lobby I was getting in was so awful that like it wasn't fun ever to be a survivor because like you completed your task forever ago and then you're just standing around doing nothing waiting for other people to complete their tasks that they're taking 10 years on, or they're so good they're like you're when you're an imposter they were like you were faking a task, the bar didn't go up on blah 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 blah, and that's how I know you're faking it, and then you're like, okay, this is not fun to be the imposter either. It's not that. So it's a little bit of a delicate balance that's hard. Or you were the one behind? Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like a weird game because it makes me like incredibly anxious as well. It sucks like that when people take party games way too seriously. Yeah, I think there's like a delicate balance of taking it seriously where it's like, okay, can we please like do our task and kind of try and lock in to do the task if you want to win as a survivor, but also like don't try and track the minute like plus or minus of the bar. I try and shoot for the middle ground, but not everyone does all the time. And it can lead to some frustrations while playing the game. And I think for Mecha Chameleon, it is the kind of game maybe where like you hide, but then like if you get shot early because you're learning the game, you're going to be spending a lot of the time just like on spectator cam, which necessarily isn't that fun either, you know? And there's like a lot of people that are like, I watched a video on how to hide inside of a random pipe. And you're like, okay. Okay, dude. Go off, I guess. The problem with Among Us is that even though it's a party game, it's a team game with each character having individual contribution, which means that everyone has to do well for everyone to have fun. Yes. By the way, my controller, if you see me pausing, moving, I wonder if part of my problem... Sorry, my camera's all fucky-wucky right now. I think part of my problem is this controller has a little bit of, like, fuckiness with the stick. So if you see me randomly stop moving, that's why, I think. But I think that's a controller problem, not a game issue, right? Well, that's why I prefer to play Infection Mode. When you get caught, you join a Seeker in Mecha. Yeah, this is great, unless it's one of the smaller maps. Yeah, because, like, if you're Infection Mode and then you see someone else, it does kind of ruin it for the other person. It's like I gotta sneeze. I've only ever played Among Us twice, so I don't have a huge opinion on it, to be honest. I think it was very good for like content creators, don't get me wrong, and I think it did lead to a lot of fun content, and I still watch, honestly, like a couple content creators play it every once in a while. Like a content creator I watch a lot called Fur plays a lot of Super Mario Odyssey, but also plays a lot of indie games and a lot of some Among Us spread in there, right? And it's pretty fun to watch him play, but it's also obviously like highlights. Transphobic games are definitely hit or miss because of that stuff, and it's been kind of off-putting to play them lately because of that. Property party games like Mario or Promo Party are still fun as fuck though. Yeah, I think Super Battle Golf is still tons of fun, but that's because it's inherently competitive, and I don't really consider Super Battle Golf like friend slop because it is like a competitive game. Also, it helps that I'm really good at it. Okay, so he walks around, he stomps every once in a while. Let me see what his swing's like, maybe. Okay, so he stomps. Is there any obvious place where I can make him stomp that is bad? Maybe on these, because they're like risen up. Let me get near the wall, maybe? I'm going to bed now. Good night, Domo. See you later, Osiris. Thank you for stopping by, at least. Have a good sleep. Hope to see you on Tuesday. Okay, what does he do here? A fight on the ground is unfavorable. Find a place where thou has advantage. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Transphobic is slowly getting old and is reaching the point where I think around 50% of people used to enjoy them find them a little boring now. I've always found them like a little bit boring, but they're kind of good content-wise. So I've played them a little just for like content reasons, and I think it's a good way to kind of get people include people, but I also like am unsure about that completely because like I don't know, this is a little bit of like behind the scenes baseball a little, but like I take a vague look at my stream numbers and like generally it's like when I play friend slop it's down like quite a bit. So I don't necessarily think it's like the most interesting thing for people to watch either, but also collabs are generally kind of down in general until like you have a bigger rapport with that person. So usually when I collab with like Alpha or Squeaks, I do just as good if not better. So I think it's just, I don't know, it's a little interesting. Bro, where the fuck do I get up? Let me see if I can like anger him if he does anything. Pretty good with the Mario challenges, etc. My kid watches. Pretty good. Oh, Fur? Yeah, I do like Fur quite a bit. I also like, it's funny because I do, despite the content that I make, I do watch generally a lot of creators that are pretty family friendly, or at least like pretty broad audiences kind of gamers. Like I watch like Lil Aggie, which is a little bit less probably, but like, there we go. Okay, I watch Lil Aggie, Fur, Small Ant, Morph, stuff like that. Is generally my preferred. A little bit of CJ, yeah. That is like my preferred content to watch on YouTube, honestly. In terms of gaming content. Okay. Smallland is good too. I have his Chunky Runky plush. Chunky Runky plush. Tuesday. We have to wait till Tuesday. Time to hibernate. No, you can watch Squeaks' stream while I'm gone. Watch a Squeaks stream while I'm gone, you know? Watch Queso, Ludwig, Manto, Pants. I mean, watch a lot of Northern Line personally also. I used to watch quite a bit of Ludwig, but I've definitely slowed down on the Ludwig. I think his newer content I'm not the biggest fan of. Watch like Park and Harbor, Little Aggie, all that kind of, if you know that group at all, like a lot of Elden Ring style gamers. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, but Fur is a great content creator. Also a VTuber sometimes, if you, the Flesh Tuber sometimes, or Flesh Tuber sometimes, VTuber sometimes kind of gamer. Got engaged yesterday? He did. Squeeze used to watch quite a bit of Queso. I don't think she really watches much Queso now. Okay. Kind of what I expected. Maybe not that exact thing, but like I expected something like that, right? Oh, okay. There we go. Grab on. Okay. Ah, there's stairs right here. I don't. This is a very intense battle. I never got this far into the game. Yeah. This is the second to last fight, actually. Oh, let me get on this bridge over here. I do love this game. This game is like, even though I didn't really like that 15th fight, and I've kind of had these split up, it's still probably a 10 out of 10 for me. Like I think that one fight is not enough to bring this game down from being like damn near a perfect game to me. I don't regularly watch much flesh tubers these days, way more VTubers. It's funny because in terms of small content creators, I only watch VTubers, and then in terms of big content creators, I pretty much only watch flesh tubers. I watch a couple VTubers that are bigger creators, but like the large majority of them that I watch are flesh tubers. In terms of larger creators. Welcome in, Critical. It also makes you feel smart when you hear him play. Are you smarter than a 5th grader? Who's small ant? This fight is a bit long. I watch like Iron Mouse is the only large VTuber. Yeah, I watch like Iron Mouse and like I watch like the clips of like larger VTubers. But honestly, like I haven't even really watched that many clips of larger VTubers like as of late anyway. You're gonna charge it up? Go. Okay. I don't really know exactly what this is achieving. I guess now I could like jump on him, right? I got like, okay. Okay. Oh my god, same. No Queso. He rarely beats Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader, often losing to 3rd or 4th grade math. That's funny. Squeaks got into Queso in his like dress to impress era. Squeaks was big into dress to impress on her iPad for a little bit. You guys should ask Squeaks to do a dress to impress stream. Giving the Colossi a migraine, so true. Okay, so the next one's on his chest. Need to regen some stamina though. Can we find a stable spot, please? Okay. I'm trying to regen my stamina before I climb down. Shit. I remember that. Have you seen how impressive some Dress to Impress things are? Like group projects will make the fucking avatar intro. It's like a smaller version of the boat builder. Boat builder? Huh? I don't really know anything about Roblox, to be fair. Shot through the heart, and you're to blame. You give love. Oh, Dumbo, you innocent child. One sec. My kid used to play Boat Builder. I just don't, like... I think I, like, dodge Roblox, like, culturally, because it's like I'm too old to have played Roblox. Or I'm too old where, like... Roblox growing up was like, if you didn't have Minecraft, you played Roblox. And then I'm too young where it's like, I wasn't gonna have kids that have played Roblox, you know? I think a lot of people a little bit older than me know quite a bit about Roblox just because their kid has played a bit of it. Okay, can you stop shaking, please? Stop shaking, stop shaking, stop shaking. Please, please, please. Okay. Stable, stable, stabilize, stabilize, stabilize. Stop shaking, stop shaking, stop shaking. I've never played Roblox. My nephew and little sister plays it. It also probably helps that I am the youngest. So, like, I know all of Squeaks' siblings play Roblox like, quite a bit, but it's like she's the oldest, so it kind of makes sense, right? I know games in it because of my kid. Yeah, exactly. Welcome in, loser. How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Yeah, it's like I'm a little bit too old to have played it and a little too young to have kids that have played it. So I just don't know much about it. Also, it does help that, like, I think if you weren't, like, if I wasn't an 18+ exclusive creator, I would have way more people asking me to play Roblox. But because of that, no one really asked me to play Roblox. So you notice like some bigger VTubers around my age have played Roblox, like Kenji and stuff like that. But that's because like their audience is a little bit younger, so they ask for Roblox, you know? You're not missing out on anything good, don't worry. That's kind of what I see from Roblox in general. Is like, I think the games maybe, right, are like good. But like, a lot of the ones that are popular at least are kind of rip-offs of already existing games that someone has made kind of shittily in Roblox. So it's like, if I had access to the real game, I would just play it, you know? What did that achieve? So that just made me drop, that just made him drop his weapon, but I'm unsure exactly what that has achieved. Okay, I'm on his fucking thong. I'm on his thong. Okay, I've fallen off him. I don't know where the last vital is. My guess is I need to find another spot that's hairy. But, okay, so he dropped his sword, so he's not going to re-pick up his sword. So let's go over here. I put a short in there that describes boat builder boat builder insanity. Okay, so we will check. We do probably need, we will probably have a little bit after stream before we hit the like 3-hour mark. Not necessarily saying, like I said before, probably not going to hit the full 3-hour mark tonight. but we will check it in a minute once we're done with the game, because we do have this fight and then another fight and then we're done. Yeah, and I like, okay, don't get me wrong, Roblox has a lot of things wrong with the platform, right? Like, I generally think their moderation kind of blows ass, and it's kind of dangerous for kids on the platform in that way. But it is also nice that, like, and a lot of the games are, like, very predatory with, like, microtransactions and shit. But it is at least nice that maybe kids whose... Oh my god, one sec. Let me do the fucking thing for my controller that maybe will help the stick drift, bro. It is nice that maybe some kids whose parents can't afford the most recent games can at least play like a Roblox equivalent of it and still like fit in. Which I think is very productive, that like most kids are playing one game that is free to play despite there being microtransactions, right? And like, I don't know necessarily how old everyone is in here, but like there was a lot of instances growing up where it's like my family, I didn't play Call of Duty growing up because my family couldn't afford buying the new Call of Duty every year growing up, right? I played a lot of games that were a little bit old. I was late to console generations. I got the PS3 because it was cheap and it came as a Blu-ray player. My family also needed a Blu-ray player, right? So it's like there's a lot of factors that went into that growing up, and I didn't get bullied really for playing games. I just got bullied for not playing the right game. And I think it's a good thing in general that like every kid now kind of is playing or has access, easy access, because it's on everything, to the biggest game. Hello, do you need help? I'm figuring it out, Eduardo. I got the other 2 spots and I got him to drop his weapon. Wait, do I make him stomp on his weapon maybe? Wait, hold on, let's get down. Because I don't see spots on his hands, so let me run to the weapon. The size of Roblox though is crazy. It is a bit crazy. Can I bring him over here? I've never played Roblox. Me neither. That's why we got a PS3, because it could be used as a Blu-ray player. Yeah, exactly. Like, I think, and like that was the time, at least in the US, where the Xbox 360 was dominant in terms of younger culture. Okay. Okay. That's not it. Yeah, I do like kind of have a problem with Roblox just because their content moderation is like straight poop from ass. And I think there's a lot of things on the platform that can be very predatory, but it's like fine. It's like, I don't know. It's hard to describe. My dad was really against me until 16 to even be able to play rated M games. Yeah, I think a lot of people's... my mom didn't really give a fuck. To be fair. I still have this story. I was like, I think when Far Cry 3 came out, and all those great reviews of Far Cry 3 were happening, I was like, oh, I want to play Far Cry 3. My mom didn't give a fuck about rated M games. It was about like a year and a half after it came out, but Far Cry 3 looked really fun. And I wanted it, saved up my money, and went to go buy it. And I was with my brother, who was, I think he was 18. He must have been 18 to 20 at the time, somewhere around there. So he's been able to buy rated M games. Well, we went into the GameStop. We got the fucking... We got Far Cry 3, and then the worker didn't let us buy it because I was the one that brought it to the counter, even though he was like 20. So that my mom, after a long day of work, single mother, had to drive in and then curse the fuck out of this GameStop employee. Let me see what he does exactly. It doesn't seem like he's doing really anything. Same, but let me play Mass Effect when I was 11. Dude, Mass Effect is based. Okay, so like he dropped his weapon. Do I go down the arm maybe? Is there hair on the hand that I can't see? No. What the fuck? Butt cheek? Nope, no hair on the butt cheeks. Where is he bringing me, by the way? Oh, palm of his hand. What the fuck? What the hell? How am I supposed to get there? Oh, okay. I figured out how I'm supposed to get there. All right. Figured it out. I was right. I haven't played in so long, I don't remember. I mean, I haven't played this fight in so long that I didn't remember. I've definitely... Or like... I remember a lot of the earlier fights better. Okay. 1 sec. The way he lifts his hand is so funny. Okay, smash down, please. Wait for him to back up. Fuck, no, that backed up too fast. Okay, smash again, please. Nope, not that kind of smash, please. Okay, nope. Thought maybe his backhand was a little bit lower because the way he held, but it's fine. Just wants an epic high five. Climb on the back of his hand, maybe? That could be a possibility. Smash with your hand, please. It looks like he's going for it. Oh. Yeah, no. Good on that. Smash with your hand, please. Need to be like just far enough away. Dude. Now it's just the fucking foot over and over again. Give me that hand. Give me that hand. Dude, give me the fucking hand. Go further? Maybe. I think he's like, he just kind of chooses one at random, to be honest. Maybe I need to stand more central. There we go. Okay, there. Jesus, fuck. I think the problem is I wasn't central enough. Okay, just get a fucking quick stab in. Just kill him. There we go. Easy. If he just clutched his hand, he would kill you instantly. No, then I'd let go. He's just big dumb Colossus. Big W. Big W. 15 out of 16 down, baby. 15 out of 16 down. Go. But, yeah, I think, again, with Roblox, there's a lot of, like, shadow noodles. So true. Give me them shadow noodles. I think there are a lot of elements of Roblox being the biggest game ever right now that are good. Don't get me wrong. You gonna check random double? I said at the end of stream, I'm gonna check random. Like, there's one more boss. That was the 15th out of 16 boss. Just give me a couple minutes. The last boss is gonna be so easy. We're just gonna ride there with my horse and then kill it real fast. Finally, the last Colossus. The ritual is nearly over. Thy wish is nearly granted. But someone now stands to get in thy way. Make haste, for time is short. This guy is definitely a scammer. He's straight scamming, bro. Alright, you ready? Arrow. Arrow. Alright. Let's figure out where the last one is. If I were to guess where the last one is, I don't actually know. Let's hold up the sword. Oh, is it back in the origin spot? Oh, I think it's way back there at the bottom of the map. Yeah, that's the only place that's like somewhat cloud covered. Is way at the bottom. He's like the dude from Lort. Remind me again what Lort is. I know the name and I think I know the game, but I forget what it is. Is that roguelike? Is that what I'm thinking of? I don't know it either. No, I know it. I just don't remember it, I think. Yeah, it definitely is behind the first boss area. It was the roguelike where you play as the Night Wizard or Archer. Yeah, we played it for like one stream forever ago, I think. It was fun. It was a little bit... felt a little bit too early access, honestly. You know, sometimes games be feeling that way. Lurk, BRB. Have a good lurk, Sleepy. Have a good lurk. Don't fall asleep. Or do. I don't know. Whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do with your life. Yeah, I think, like, I don't know. A lot of people, in general, are kind of turning on friend slop. Talking about co-op games, basically. I've noticed because there was that new one that got announced. It's like you and people have to like repair and fly a plane or something. It looks so like all right. It looks so just like okay. But it's just another friend slop. And like there was the guy that like made paddle 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 that like got really pissed on Twitter about people like beating and refunding his game or whatever. But like the game just looks like a really rushed together asset flip, and because it kind of is. And he made like millions of dollars off of it, so I don't feel too bad about it, to be honest. But it's like, I agree that people shouldn't be beating games and refunding it, but like, it is a bit of like a weird thing to get on Twitter and get mad about. It's oversaturated, like the games industry flipped from live service to friend swap. I mean, it's still live service on the AAA side, right? I think friend swap is the live service equivalent for indie games. And generally, like, I don't know, these like co-op multiplayer experiences I'm not the biggest fan of, but maybe it's because I'm like overly competitive as a gamer anyway. So I like stuff like Mario Party, and I like Super Battle Golf, and like I like just hopping on something like Titanfall 2 or something. Did you see they put a battle pass and Black Flag Resynced? So like Black Flag Resynced is funny because I think it looks really fun because it's Black Flag, but then the Ubisoft shit be Ubisofted. A little particularly different. It's like you put a battle pass in a game that didn't originally have battle pass. Come on, man. Come on, man. Yeah, they Ubisoft it, exactly. And I'm honestly generally more on the Ubisoft Defender side nowadays. Because I kind of, like, don't get me wrong, they make slop. They make open world slop, but like, and everyone has copied their system of like that Far Cry 3 Assassin's Creed style open world slop. The thing about it is no other company has made open world slop that's trying to emulate that style quite like they do. And it's not like, I don't even know necessarily if it's like a quality thing, but no, like whenever you play another game that is like clearly copying the Ubisoft system, you're like, oh, this doesn't hit as well as like Assassin's Creed Odyssey does. Funny thing is that some of the items tell you go and launch another game to check stats. What the fuck? I might get Black Flag, but I'm kind of over Ubisoft. Yeah, I just like, in terms of a game that is just optimized to like clear out shit on a map, I do be buying the new Far Cry games. Usually when they go on sale for like a shit ton. Like, I 100% in Far Cry 6. I think that game is awful. It's probably like a 5 or a 6. But like, it's also amazing at the same time. Run! No! Get up there! Oh, sevens. Oh, sevens for arrow, please. Arrow! Arrow! What did the horse do? Might I say, as a kid, my brother watched me. He stopped playing his video game when he knew I was near this boss, and watched me during that moment. That was legitimately one of the few times in video gaming as a kid I remember crying. I remember bawling my eyes out as a kid. Like, what? It was so sad, bro. Not been a fan of their slop games in years, sadly. I miss the great games they used to make when they used to make originality and not copy paste the same idea they often do these days. The thing is about recent Ubi slop is like, I'm not like the average like modern Assassin's Creed fan, modern Far Cry fan, where like I don't admit it's slop. I know it's pig slop. I know I'm a little pig pen. I want my poop. I want my poop. Give me my poop, Ubisoft. Like, I know I'm being a little bad picky when I have it, but it just scratches a certain itch. is a fair reason, to be fair. That was such an unnecessary death. I own all the Assassin's Creed game and really enjoyed Black Flag OG, but I'll wait until it goes on sale. That's kind of where I'm at. I think I'm just going to wait for it to go on sale, personally. Yeah, I just, like, I love my little pig slop. He stopped me from lurking. Lurk, now I will be able to see in a bit. Yeah, I don't know. The thing is, right, I bought and I played, like, Assassin's Creed Shadows when it came out. Because I played through Odyssey. And I pretty much, like, I didn't 100% it, but I've done, like, a lot of the stuff. A lot of the major side content in Odyssey. There's just, like, a lot of side content in Odyssey that doesn't really matter all too much. But a lot of the major side content in Odyssey I did. And I was like, I'm feeling like I want a little bit more. So I got Shadows on release. And Shadows was a lot of fun. It was a lot of the same. It was a lot of, like, this RPG clear out the map style thing, but like 100% of the game, and I set it down. I was like, you know what, that was a satisfying experience. I'm probably never gonna go back and replay this game, but that's fine. I don't necessarily think the game was great, but like, if it was on sale for like $30, would I recommend it to a friend? Probably. I miss Splinter Cell, old Ghost Recon, and when Rainbow Six from before Siege. Holy shit. I do not remember this guy looking like this. I do remember this boss. But maybe it's the high definiteness of him. I don't remember him looking like this. He looks kind of aura-pilled. So I played a lot of Siege. I didn't play any older Rainbow Six games. Played a lot of Siege. I did do, I forget what the mode is called, but in Ghost Recon Wildlands, I think it was, where they had like the Iron Man mode or whatever, like the permadeath mode. I did play, I think it's called, maybe Hardcore is what it was called. I did beat it on Hardcore solo. Just like drooling on myself over a summer. That was very fun, but I never really played like the old Splinter Cell games that people talk great things about, the old Ghost Recon games. Rainbow Six Vegas and Vegas 2 were goated. Yeah, I hear great things. They just like, again, didn't play many shooter games growing up, in general. So never really got around to them. I mean, I played some shooter games. I loved fucking Resistance and Killzone and a couple other things. But yeah, in general, shooters were not my preferred genre growing up. Splinter Cell games were peak stealth games. To me, immediately when I think peak stealth game, best stealth game of all time, I think Dishonored. Is it like up there with like the Dishonored tier? I'm assuming it is if you think it's the best stealth game of all time. And again, I hear great things about it, or I think like Metal Gear Solid. But Dishonored to me is like such a perfect game. That is going to be like in the same way that this was kind of a nostalgic playthrough where I maybe don't remember everything, but I remember some things and I do like a nostalgic playthrough. I was thinking about doing that with Dishonored 1 and 2 at some point. MGS is mine. Metal Gear Solid is definitely up there. To be fair, for me, I remember Metal Gear Solid more as like a story game, honestly. Like in the same way that I remember like Death Stranding, that's kind of what I remember Metal Gear Solid for. It's just like, oh, this is the goofy, fun story game. And not necessarily like 100% worry about the gameplay mechanics of the game, you know? I like Dishonor a lot. Splinter Cell Chaos Series, the best stealth game I played. Skylanders was my thing. It was start of microtransactions being everywhere, but at least you got something physical that you can interact with. That's what I like amiibos, to be fair. I don't like necessarily how amiibos got handled, but I almost wish that instead of like DLCs, like instead of the Tears of the Kingdom DLC, they just made it with like the Zelda amiibo, like a figure like that. And then we're just like, with the amiibo, that's how you get the DLC or whatever, you know? But then you have the problem that like you have to find a physical product to get the DLC, which is a little annoying. But like the only game that's really done that is Metroid Prime 4, and I don't really like how they dealt with that, where they like, you don't get music if you don't get the amiibo. It's a little Pepega. Which one? Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild? Because Breath of the Wild did that with some armor. Oh, did it? Interesting. The Tears of the Kingdom made everything available base game. Oh, shit. Oh, let me just... Just... Bro! It's fine. That's fine. Everything's fine. Because the amiibo armor wasn't game breaking. I don't know. I think in general, we used to kind of be in the era where it's like, okay, well, as long as when they add cosmetics, it's only when they add DLCs to a multiplayer game or whatever, as long as it's only cosmetics, like as long as it isn't like a better weapon or whatever. And then we kind of moved to the era where like all the skins in a game were paid rather than it being like partially earned and partially bought. Now it's like all bought, which is also kind of fucking annoying to me. We are going to pause during ads because we are on the final boss of the game. So let me run the ads. Yeah, like in general, now we're like everything is a paid DLC. Everything is a paid DLC for cosmetics, which is also a little annoying. Like I remember, I know I said I didn't play Halo that much, but I do remember doing like at my friend's house doing like the co-op all skills activated runs of the story to be able to unlock him skins in the multiplayer, which I think is a cool thing to do. It's like if you do this cool thing in the single player, you get a cosmetic in the multiplayer, or even if it's like if you get a triple collat with this sniper rifle, 10 of them, you get like a cosmetic. Like I miss stuff like that, but now everything is just paid DLC. Miss the days when you got cosmetics for completing challenges and games or finishing the game. Yeah, exactly. Like, I played a lot of like the Assassin's Creed multiplayer and the Uncharted multiplayer. The Uncharted 3 multiplayer in specific was fire. The Killzone multiplayer, the Far Cry multiplayer, and all of those had like, if you complete the story stuff on the hardest difficulty, you get like a certain skin or you get blah 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 in the game, which was super cool. And I kind of wish it was more like that. Fortnite was the worst for that. Valorant's also bad for it too. Like a lot of these games, Overwatch is bad for it. But a crazy amount of hours into Halo 3 multiplayer. Yeah, I just didn't really have a console. And part of the reason, one, a Blu-ray player was part of the reason why we got a PlayStation 3. On top of me and my brother's bias of wanting a PlayStation 3 free multiplayer and the Blu-ray player was part of it all. So I just always a PlayStation kid. The free multiplayer was a huge buff for sure. I mean, it's where I bet Nico, which is one of my best friends of all time. Payday 2. You know who's truly the worst? What? The free multiplayer was a massive buff? Yeah, exactly. Online subscriptions? For consoles? Yeah, so like, I don't really like PlayStation Plus and Game Pass. I've expressed my opinion on this. I have the problem for some games, specifically MMOs. This is part of the reason why I stopped playing FF14 is I don't think my $12 a month or whatever was getting used in the best way. Or like I wasn't getting enough updates to justify the cost of the subscription. And there wasn't enough new content in the game. Because that game, even though there's a lot of content just getting through the main story, right? Once you get to the end, there's not much content to the game. So it's a little bit not satisfying. But like, I don't necessarily think all of these like subscriptions in every game is bad. It's like I gotta wait for his hand to... Okay, there we go. Okay, I need to get up his arm, but I need him to like stop moving so I can adjust. Can you stop fucking moving constantly, please? I think I'm paying for the internet already. Why are you making me pay to use it? Yeah, I mean, a lot of that is just like the freest revenue on the console's end of all time, which is why they do it, is because it's just so free. It's like a service. Like if they didn't offer online on any of these consoles, you just wouldn't buy the consoles. So it's kind of free money from the console provider standpoint, right? Because it's like, oh, if we charge it, we could do whatever. We get free, it's free real estate, right? Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay, I need to jump to the other hand when he does that. That's the reason I dropped off Fantasy Star Online back in the Xbox 360. It was a really fun game, but the paid service I couldn't justify or afford to keep it going. That's why I never bothered with paid service games. Paying every month for a single game is silly. I think it's fine on MMOs where they supply like a large amount of content. I also... Fuck, dude. Oh, no. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. This isn't that low. I also kind of like the way that World of Warcraft handles it now, where now people can pay for like a 30-day Game Pass, right? And then they can put that on the market board in game, so you could like earn your subscription through people who are whales that just want gold in game. So it's done a great way of like killing the in-game gold market and making it so free-to-play players can keep playing. I think the problem I have is there's a lot of MMOs out there, like let's say Elder Scrolls Online or Black Desert, that either, or like similar games to those, that Path of Exile, that do like a one-time charge kind of service, and then maybe have like a cosmetic store. And the cosmetic store really dictates a lot of the game, but doesn't take away from the game itself. It's just like extra cosmetics you could earn like earlier and stuff. And I like those models maybe a little bit more. But the problem that I have with like Final Fantasy 14 is like, you know, housing is kind of the end game, but they do the housing, if you don't log in for X amount of time and walk into your house, you could lose your house. So there's a lot of like, it's kind of predatory to keep your subscription going, and they don't supply enough content in the game, where like something like a Black Desert when they, or like an Elder Scrolls Online, they'll add some smaller patches, but most of the time they'll just do a paid DLC when they want to add like major content updates, which is what a normal MMO does as well. So not only do you have to pay for your subscription, you have to pay for the expansion, which is fucking stupid. There's a lot of problems I have with this subscription model MMOs nowadays, is I just don't think it's very worth. iPixel Skyblock has that. One-time payment for a rank, which gets you things for convenience, but you could do almost everything without a rank. I don't know if anyone, I only know this because I used to play a little bit of Warframe. I like the way that Warframe handles it. It's a free-to-play game. You could play the entire game free-to-play. Honestly, it's advantage to play free-to-play at some points because you could buy the late-game armor, but it's statistically worse versions of the normal version of the armor that you have to work for. But obviously you can just buy it. But really the sweet spot, I think, for Warframe is like pay like $20, because they have all these like welcome to the game bundles that you could get for extremely cheap. And they give you like more inventory space, more armor space, maybe like one little bonus and like a little bit of in-game currency to spend on skins or something. But it's nothing like, or like palettes, like color palettes. But it's nothing like too insane. So like the sweet spot is like $20-ish to spend. And like you'll get $20 out of me if I spend like $100 on your game, right? Dude, I cannot jump off this properly. Yeah, I hate when a game punishes you for not constantly play it. That's why I hate battle passes. I understand why the industry loves battle passes, but as someone who like gets on and off games a lot, I hate them. Because it feels like every single time as soon as I buy a battle pass, I get tired of a game. Dude, I cannot do this jump. I'm so shit. Okay, there we go. Jeez Louise. Let's, I don't know exactly where I'm going with this. So there's the one on his shoulder right there. Do you want me to jump right there? No. Okay, that wasn't it. It's kind of my thought process when it comes to spending $20. Yeah, it's like, I'll spend $20 in your game if I get like 100 hours of it, you know? Yeah, the sweet spot for a high pixel skyblock is like $10. Yeah, like I think that's a great way to do it, because you're gonna get, the whales spend way too much money on Warframe for statistically worse things than people that just grind your MMO anyway, just to flex a little faster. But you're gonna get like $10 to $20 out of most people who play the game a lot, just because it's convenient. And let's be honest, I'm not taking up enough server space to justify $11 a month to hold my one character. Pixel Skyblock is an MMO realistically? Yeah, I know. Dude, stop fucking moving. Holy shit. Oh, dude. Grab on! Okay, hold. Okay. I did enjoy Warframe. I did enjoy Warframe years ago, put a bunch of hours into it way back. Yeah, I think Warframe is like a great example of like a labor of love free-to-play game that doesn't feel like incredibly predatory, but like they're gonna make a little money off of it. Like I don't mind a developer making money off their game that they put effort into, right? It's mostly like when I feel like I'm getting scammed. Okay, so I'm guessing when he raises it up, I could jump, right? Fuck off! No! Dude! Also, they have a free mode that gets you stuff that $10 would get you for free. However, it forces you to do everything yourself. You can't buy items. Yeah, I mean, I to be fair, I'm not like a Hypixel gamer. I don't really care about Hypixel at all. That's not like, I know a lot of people when they think of Minecraft, they think of like Hypixel shit. I just like could not care less about Hypixel, which is kind of maybe to my detriment as someone who kind of wants to make Minecraft content. Is like, I think the Hypixel stuff is some of the stuff that does the best within the content creation sphere, but like, it's kind of incredibly boring to me. Aren't you taking part in a server? Yes. That isn't very Hypixel-y at all. Notice the connection? It's kind of like an SMP, not like a Hypixel kind of thing. Hypixel gives me the same feeling as Roblox, where it's like, I could kind of play the same thing I get to play on other platforms, just a little shittier. I thought it was Skyblock. It is not Skyblock. It's like vanilla. It's vanilla and Seasons conflicts. Which Seasons is like modded. Yeah, I would not be participating in conflicts if it wasn't. You fucking bitch! God damn it, you motherfucker, dude. Jesus. Oh, my bad. It's all good. I mean, I haven't played on it yet. I've been meaning to play on it, but it's just like, there was a bit of a time before I started playing Shadows of Colossus where I would have had more time to play, but I kind of got added at like the most inconvenient time for myself, where like I'm in the middle of 2 long form games, and my schedule's kind of packed. So we'll be playing conflicts here soon. It's just like right now it's been a relatively inconvenient time. But, you know, sometimes it works out that way. Sometimes things don't line up at the exact time as you want it to be. Okay. Jesus. Personally, I think prison servers are the tackiest form of server. Prison, I don't know, like all these like, I've watched a couple like Skyblock videos, like before, like Hypixel based videos, and they're just like, it's very tacky to me. I think some of the better content that's Minecraft that's maybe more related to that is like the MCC stuff. I think MCC is really cool. But like, I don't know. To be fair, I'm also someone who plays like a shit ton of MMOs, have played a shit ton of MMOs, fucking hate MMO content on the internet. And like Hypixel Skyblock is basically like the exact same shit as that MMO content. Okay. I get it. Like, you're looking at your hand. Can you flip it up to like a normal... Okay. Dude! Fuck off! Like, I'm holding R2, but I'm moving on his hand just naturally, so when I let go, I'm in a different spot than, like, a way different spot than I was left, even though I'm not touching the fucking joystick. Jesus. The only reason I got back into it and discovered I was only playing like 20% of the game. Technoblade got me to Skyblock years ago. I also like didn't watch Technoblade at all. I mean, all respect to the guy. Like I heard here he had great content, but that was just not my style of Minecraft YouTuber for sure. Thank you for the daily soul pen and sleepy. Skill issue for real. Very funny comment. Very funny and unique comment. Saying I have a skill issue. Teehee. Okay. 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 I still remember the time and place I was when I saw the announcement of its passing. It's, to me, it's kind of like what I think of, like, you know... Okay, I didn't listen to Pop Smoke. When Pop Smoke got announced that he died, or like DMX, I was like, okay. You fucking bitch, dude! No fucking way. Welcome in, Wanders. How's it going? To me, I don't know. There's only been a few creator passings that really like hit me. I used to watch so much Total Biscuit. And now I think about it, I think that's the only country. Super Best Friends Play, the whole channel died. No one died from the channel, but the channel broke up. That made me sad. Just chilling with a head cold. Hey, Dumbo, just jump. I actually don't even know if that's a solution, and I'm not exactly sure where to jump. It's kind of the issue. Because I'm jumping towards them, and that clearly isn't working. So I think I have to, like, kind of keep my eye out. Are you just, like, very stuffy, basically, Wanders? Chill, chill. Stop shaking that hand. Stop shaking your fucking hand, you piece of shit. Dude. Fuck off, dude. Okay, he's gonna flip his hand on the other side. Please do. Please don't randomly do another fucking action that makes no sense. Dude, oh my fucking god. Look at my fucking stick drift, by the way. Holy schmoly. Is it your controller? I think it is. I gave Squeaks back her goddamn blue controller. And this purple one, like, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with it, but it has like a form of stick drift where it like keeps holding down a direction once you let go. And it's incredibly frustrating. I wish I could just use my fucking Steam controller. I refuse to believe that you suck this bad. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's the controller. I mean, you guys literally saw the stick drift when I pressed pause. It was like, I bet like, nope, of course it doesn't. Fuck me. Literally end my life. Headache. That's... that I'm 99% sure isn't water related and drowsy, but I've slept fine. It's just a bad guess, or a best guess. Whenever I try and prove stick drift, it suddenly stops too. You fucking bitch, dude. Stand up. Dude, okay. Fuck you. Oh my god, dude. Stand the fuck up. Like, holy shit. Because now I gotta hold it here for longer. But then he starts fucking shaking around like he's fucking Shakira. God damn. I'll be lurking. Good luck, have fun. I'm about to crash out at this fucking fight. Jumped in the fucking flames, so got a little damage on me. Yippee. Okay. Now what? Now what do I do? Okay, so I think that's the moment where I jump, but where the fuck do I jump? Like, it's not there. Where the fuck do I jump, dude? Base? That's what I've been trying to do. Firebug, that's what I've been trying to do. Welcome in, Glasses. Welcome in, Firebug. The problem isn't where, it's when. That's kind of how I feel right now, but I don't know necessarily. Because, like, I think quite clearly I'm supposed to jump to his face, but, like, it's not making sense because by the time he moves away, I'm, like, unadjusted from where I need to be. Like, he flashes his hand up for 2 fucking seconds. How am I supposed to make that jump? It's like, look, by the time I fucking adjust to the right spot, he's gone. I was asleep. What is this? This is Shadows of Colossus. One of the best games of all time. Besides right now where I'm about to crash out. Okay, I'm in what I think could be the best spot. Besides the fact that stick drift has fucking ruined it. Okay, Jesus. Just stop climbing. Just, okay. I'm either like... Okay. Oh my fucking god, dude. Maybe stand closer to the fire? Dude! It's not letting me control because the fucking stick drift. Oh my god. The problem is he's literally freaking out when I get like a second to fucking react. You have to like perfectly time it, but my controller's so fuck ass because Sony can't make a fucking controller that goddamn works. Damn, we go. Hit him lower. It hurts more. True. So true and based. Holy fuck. Maybe stand closer to the fire. The problem is the fire is kind of like I don't know how much closer to that fire I could really go. Not gonna lie, he's speaking facts about Sony. It's like, I think, honestly, I would have already gotten it if it wasn't for the stick drift on the controller. Because, like, it's been eating randomly my inputs and shit. Okay. So he's gonna come over. Jump onto the hand. Alright. Let's climb this way a little bit closer to the fire, like on his wrist. Right. Okay. Why am I adjusting on his arm when I'm not fucking touching the controller? Yeah, I don't think the wrist is where it's at, because I'm like not given any time to react. Oh, I know the answer. Search it up. Give it to me. I'm fucking tired of this, honestly. This is fucking stupid. Do I need to shoot him with the fucking arrow or something, dude? You stab the hand to stop it from moving. Why is there not a marker on it like this? That's so asinine, dude. Nowhere else in the game have we had to randomly hit a part of the body to make it stop moving. You can't make the jump. It's meant to be impossible. Yeah, but they should have put a marker like that on him. So, like... Okay. So let me get on his hand. He goes right here. I go stabby stab. Where I go, hiya! Okay, yeah, so like that marker's clear that that's where I'm supposed to hit, but also those spots have never been bow spots. Okay. Okay, now what? Oh, probably just his head now. Oh, shit. Okay. Unless a player base is just stab happy fools, then no marker is necessary. Go for the neck first. I don't think there is one on the neck. There's that one on the shoulder, but that's not like an actual damage one. That's just like a reactionary one. This is the final bit, I think. I agree. I'd be inclined to agree. If this motherfucker could stop moving. Stop! Stop fucking shaking! Oh my god, I stabbed you once, dude. Jeez Louise, dog. Okay, I need to regen my stamina after stabbing him twice. There we go. Yeah, apparently he shakes quite a bit after every time you hit him. I could tell. I mean, isn't something small stabbing you? Wouldn't that get you mad? Vaguely. Maybe if it was in my head. A bee stinging me in the head would piss me off. Okay. Oh, fuck, don't fall off. Holy shit, I almost let go R2. Yeah, I could tell my stick drift is like fucking up too. Okay. Come on, dude. Just fucking die. Oh my god, dude, stop. Ah! I waited just barely too long. Okay. Purposely let go to regen some stamina so I don't fall off his fucking ass while I'm up here. So I might crash out if I fall off him. Oh my... Am I gonna miss this trophy, by the way? I'm gonna miss this trophy. I'm gonna crash out. No, I'm not. Okay, we're good. Oh my god, you see the stick drift. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Woosa. Woosa. Peaceful thoughts. Woosa. Does this guy have no legs? He doesn't have legs. Woosa. Woosa. Ooh. Woosa. Okay. At least I know how to get up there now. Chill, dude. Chill, 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 you fuck. You sick fuck. You sick fuck. Okay. What the fuck is Woosaw first Celeste? Now you... Woosaw's like old as hell. I don't even know what it's from. I think it's from like a Disney movie or something. Deep breathing, but fun, yes. Deep breathing, but fun for the whole family. Okay, you piece of fucking hot trash garbage. You old as hell. What the hell do you mean by that, huh? Okay. Okay, regen stamina, regen stamina. Oh, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Okay. Fuck you! Not beat this guy yet? Shut it, Chica! Shut it! My controller is suffering from awful stick drift. I thought I fixed this controller, but evidently I have not. And I think that definitely fucked me up once or twice. I've almost been through a lot. I have. Be nice to me. I'm about to be gone for a week. I might never come back, alright? Happy thoughts. Fuck you. Oh, shit. Remember how optimistic he was before it? You know, it is appropriate for the last boss to be the most fucking obnoxious piece of shit ever. Yes! Yes! Oh. Oh my god. Oh, I'm sweating up a storm, bro. This is the final boss. It is. It is. Final boss needs to leave an impression after all. It fucking left some impression. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh. W's. W's. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome in, Reaper. I need a cigarette. Yeah! Damn Dumbo just committed mass genocide? If it's 16, is it really mass? Not gonna lie, it's a genocide, but what is the line between normal genocide and mass genocide? I have to ask. Come on! Alright. It better be worth it. My fucking... My girlfriend better wake up. I had to sacrifice my horse. Ah! Can we not during the last cutscene of the game, Squeaks? Can we not? Hello, wifey. I didn't know it was the last one. You could ask! Why would I do that? Shut your bitch ass up. You should have typed right now. Hello, wifey. He's hitting that pose when you nut, but she keeps sucking. Which chipmunk's getting the best head? That short made me laugh so hard today. Which one? My short? Which one even was today's? Fuck, I forget what today's short was. Oh, they're gonna do like their religious chants and she's gonna awaken. Oh, that one, yeah. I don't believe this. So is you, after all. Have you any idea what you're doing? Not only did you steal the sword and trespass upon this cursed land, you used a forbidden spell as well. To be reduced to such a sight. I'm like a husk. You're only being used, and I grew little horns. I'm like, if anyone's played Ico, which is these people's other games, I'm like the kid from Ico. Look, he's possessed by the dead. I think this is a sequel to Ico, but this might be a prequel. Hurry up and do it. I think they take place in the same world as Ico. It is better to put him out of his misery than to exist cursed as he is. Mini demon. He just like me for real. He was an adventurer like you, and then he took an arrow to the knee. I don't think I played Ico, to be honest. Ico might end up on the playthrough list at some point. I've only played Ico once, and it was when I was very young. So I really don't remember, like, actually anything about it. I just know you're a little demon boy, and you have a big owl. I'm reaching out to my girly. My girly. Hell yeah. Rip that sword out of you. Is she gonna awaken? I really don't remember the end, to be honest. Fuzzy shadows. Am I gonna become a Colossus? Oh, I am. Oh wait, I remember this. Thou severed our blood into 16, whatever the fuck, for an eternity in order to seal away our power. We Dorman have arised anew. He's been resurrected! We have borrowed the body of this warrior. Hell yeah! I remember this now from my childhood of possessing the giant demon form at some point. I am now one of the Colossi. Fuck you. And then it's like, you know, where is this how all the Colossi got made? Was just, you know. Where the fuck is he? Whatever, just go to my wifey. Just go to my wifey. Okay, just go straight. Just go straight. Okay, there we go. That's okay. Sorry, you turn kind of like tank controls a little. So you turn kind of like you do on the horse. It's a little weird. Just him asking, will you still love me if I was a giant fuzzy shadow monster? Would you still love me if I was a giant spider demon? I'm gonna ask Squeaks that later. Welcome in, Junie. How's it going? W Daily Soul Penance. Be gone, foul beast! Just came back from Micro Center with more filament. Ooh, 3D printer girly. Nice. No, I'm getting sucked away from my wifey. Not like this. Not like this. Welcome in, Biretsu. How's it going? My partner gave me his printer, so now I have another expensive hobby to play with. Hell yeah. No, no, no. All right, let's just accept it. Let's accept it. We're gonna get sucked into the portal. There's not much I can do about it. Stop tripping over yourself, dog. No, your wife! Not the wifey! This guy is hella clumsy. I do think it's my controller. I think it's my stick drift. It's causing him to like freak out and point other directions, which is causing him to like trip. Hey, just check, I got you. A little bit of water. But luckily, I think it's going to be a little bit before I play another PlayStation game, so it shouldn't be the end of the world. I like to think that's the way he canonically moves there. It's just like, It might be, honestly. Yeah, this controller we've had for a while. I need to send it into one of those services that like repairs it. I just don't really want to spend money right now. It is cheaper than a normal controller to like ship it to someone to replace it with normal thumbsticks. Is she gonna wake up? Now is like the most fucked time for her to wake up. She got no husband. She can't even get back through the bridge. No! My wifey! What a deep sleeper, slept right through all that. This kind of squeaks when she gets knocked out. She kind of like this. She's like, wow. It's 7 years later. Just a little coma, as a treat, as a treat. Feet! Her peaceful slumber shall only result in ruin. I slaughtered a whole civilization because she sleep a little too heavy. Let's go! He survived! He survived! Let's go! Let's fucking go! He just got a little broken leg, but he's fine. That's my goat! Ho, 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 ho. That horse is the most adorable horse ever. In memory of Susan Benedict, the heart of the studio, something, something, something. Blue Point Games. Weren't they Team Ico before? Oh, maybe Blue Point made the remake? Oh. Okay, I guess I have to, it's one of those games where I have to sit through the credits. Yeah, she ain't my thing, but let's judge the monster of a man that killed an entire species for his wife. Same, to be honest. Okay, now in random, yes. Produced in the state of Texas. Yeah, I think this is just remake information. This isn't the original people who made it. Wrong server. Random. Build a boat new update caused chaos. I forgot that's what we were talking about, was build a boat. Let me, I don't want to do this. Let me swap this. Let's look at this build a boat update. I don't really know what that means. It's one sec, let me move over here. Then go add group. There we go. There we go. I figured it out. I figured it out. Move that below our model real quick. All right, what? Let me turn down the capture card. What is this? What is this?
We might have reached the final stage of Build-A-Boat.
Oh my god.
We might have reached the final stage of Build-A-Boat.
I swear I cover this game every few months, but that's because I'm so confused on how they're making these things in this game. There was apparently a new update, and I don't know what it added, but it somehow made these creations even wilder. This guy made the
What is this?
from Demon Slayer, like he casually created a pocket.
Is this like Gmod?
Working Doom simulator. Yes, you can now run Doom and build a boat. This guy made a working mech suit with a working cockpit. There's a self-steering vehicle that was made, and this guy made
What the hell?
build a boat. Yo, do y'all ever actually like, I don't know, build a boat, go down the river maybe?
Also, why are 78% of you not subscribed?
Okay. I don't know anything. Was that worth me doing all that? Probably not. Oh shit, we're missing cutscene! Now no place shall trespass on this place again. Should you be alive. If it's even possible to continue to exist in these sealed lands. One day perhaps you will make atonement for what you've done. Trying to save my wifey, you mean? Atonement for trying to save my wife? They hate a wife guy nowadays. Oh my god, more cutscenes. Alright, well, you know how it is. You know how it is. I'm not going to show it on screen, but exclamation point backlogged. Exclamation point backlogged. I'm just gonna casually just, you know, I might have crashed out at the last fight a little, but let's be honest, the game's basically perfect. Let's just go to Shadows of Colossus. Let's just rate it 10 stars. Let's rate it 5 stars. Let's edit my log. And I finished it today. Bada bing, bada boom. We're not gonna talk about it. We're not gonna talk about it. Damn, they hate you, Dumbo. 9. What a drama queen that horse is. She's with you, G. Stop pretending now. I'm a baby! I remember this. This is a prequel to Ico. Right? Because then I become the boy from Ico. My wifey is now my mom. What the modern man wants. Shadow of the Ico. Sweet home Alabama. Yeah, so we might play Ico at some point. But but maybe not right away. I haven't played through Ico ever, so I don't know how long that game is necessarily. Bet you love her though? Ew. Imagine loving your wife. I will say, I think the quality of the fights are definitely front-loaded. Like, all the best fights are front-loaded, where the last couple fights, besides fight number 15, the last couple fights are kind of eh. The small guy where he charges the pillars is pretty fun, but the sandworm guy, eh. And then the final boss is a little bit eh. But, like, they're still fun. Besides me crashing out, but I like crashing out, so it's fine. You can sleep, by the way, Sleepy. I'm about to raid out here in a minute once this is all done. Once basically I see if I got the trophy or not, I'm gonna raid out. Crashing out can be content after all. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Do I DM you? Yeah, so you could DM me your Minecraft name. Or Conflux. Night night. You'll probably get a DM later from someone from Conflux for every like the onboarding stuff. Fuck ads, dude. What? It didn't even show up. It just started. Oh my god, really, dude? How fucking unfortunate of a timing, bro. Cocked blocked by ads. It didn't even give me the thing of like, hey, you want to delay your ads? It was just like, we know you're ending soon. We're just gonna start them. Oh, I'm talking about that. Let me open up my Twitch. Look for someone to read out into. Okay, I found someone. Ooh, this is pretty. Umber is on. I know. I said I found someone. You don't gotta tell me who's on. And Speed Demon! I got the fucking trophy. Let's go! Let's go! W! Okay. I'm fine on time attack mode. I'm so fine on time attack mode. Turn off PS5. I'm gonna do something to fix this controller before I use it next time. I thought it was fixed, but it turns out it's not fixed because I hate Sony so much. I'm a little slow. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We will be raiding out into Intern because Intern is doing V Gala, which I couldn't do, which it's another Roy Milk event like V Civ. For the people who are around for V Civ, we'll be doing, we had to skip it because obviously I have my trip going on and it was taking on, the main stuff is going on along this weekend, and I'm proud of Intern for surviving longer than a day in a Civ event. So we're going to raid out into Intern. Show them some love. Show them some love. They put a lot of work in everything. Good. I got to see the end of Shadow of the Colossus. Yes. Let me start the raid. Copy the raid message. As always, not as always, we will be back next Tuesday. Next Tuesday is my next planned stream. If you want to see the schedule, make sure to go on the Discord. Join the Discord, please, please, please. If not, you can, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Blue Sky. I'm doing YouTube.